Okay, it took me a couple minutes to find the photos because this was just a couple years ago. This house that I'm going to show you, it scared the living. Like I almost decided to maybe like just quit roofing for a couple months over there. I mean, it really unnerved me. The deal was, and all I did was dry this in. I had a buddy of mine that I do a lot of work for now, and he said, "Hey, I got a house. Could you dry it in for me?" I said, "Sure, I'll go dry that in, no problem." And the deal was, the general contractor was the homeowner, who was, well, he was functioning with zero contracting experience. Need I say more? And because of that, a lot of the subcontractors had been taking liberties with him, so to speak. And they'd been just, well, you'll see. I'm going to show you the pictures. A lot of stuff was going just right over his head. And I don't know how the house got finished or passed inspections or anything. But okay, here we go. Check this out. Okay, so here it is. It's a 2-story house. I had to get a 32-foot ladder. Okay, so even though it's 2 stories, it was pretty tall. So it took a 32-foot ladder, fully extended, just to get the tip of it to on the fascia there. And all right, so now if you look closely here, you see that threaded rod, that rebar coming out of the footer there, the foundation. You see that wall about 3 inches to the right of where it's supposed to be on top of that with a nut and bolt holding it down. And of course, I don't know what these straps are. I'm not a framer, but and yeah, so that, to give you an idea, is all right. So there it is again. Sorry, my bad. Okay, this is the house. I am up on this house trying to dry it in. And I felt this weird sensation. It was kind of like dizzying. And I'm up here, and I start to feel like I'm in a tree. I feel this house just rocking side to side. Now, I'm probably exaggerating. I mean, to me, it felt like I thought I was on the Tacoma Narrows Bridge. But it was moving enough to be very noticeable. And this is one of a few jobs that I willingly just drug out my rope and harnessed up. Not that it really would have mattered because it was going to be on top of the pile if it came and fell over. But yeah, you can see my rope right there. There I was, baby. And, oh yeah. And every time I would move around, the wind would blow. You could feel that house just swaying. Scared the shit out of me. I finished the dry-in, and my buddy asked me, he goes, "Hey, do you want to roof this when it's ready?" I said, no, thank you. I don't want to be up there with that much weight on there. And I told him what was going on, and well, I had a conversation with the homeowner/builder, and it was very interesting because he told me that his concrete guy had said he put that threaded rod, and I'm sure there's a technical name for it. I'm not a framer. I don't know what it is. The guy said he put it in the wrong place, but he was going to come out and fix it and move it over. I don't know how, dude, I could see maybe you could bust it out and re-pour or something. I mean, maybe it's easier fixed than that, but maybe you could core down through, I don't know. Maybe that's what they did, is they just drilled through the concrete and put them in and did, I don't know. But so, it's a little late for that. But the framing was atrocious too. The framing was just a mess. And so I don't know if it really was the concrete guy or the framer or what. But that is the scariest roof I've ever been on. And that was back in 2021. I'm trying to think of anything else that was ever really frightening for me. Anything else I've been on that was frightening is just, I don't don't know, North Dakota working. I've been on some houses that they're just buried in snow and ice, and you're up there trying to dig it off of there and not fall off and get it ready to go to work. But other than that, I can't say that I've ever really been scared on a roof. I'm a little weird around the edge. I get a little, but that one, if I was a ship captain, bring my brown pants.